Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. And yeah, thank you all my members, all my patrons, and let's get into it. Subscriber trying to hit 15,000 subscribers, and yeah, let's go guys. So yeah, today we're going to talk a little bit about talismans. So if you don't know, a talisman is basically a way of making an aircraft basically be kind of a premium, but without being a premium. So you can basically buy any aircraft with GE, the talisman for any aircraft, is what I mean. And that will make you get basically a 100% bonus on rewards for RP. So it's kind of a half premium, because the premium aircraft get that, plus they get a 2.0 or 100% more on the money as well, on the silver lions, right? And that makes it a lot of silver lions. So yeah, it's a little bit worse than the normal premiums, but still it's an aircraft that you can get a lot of RP from, and it's way cheaper than any premium. And we're going to talk about rank 7, the best rank 7 aircraft, or even rank 8, that will become rank 8 in a bit, that you can get for each nation instead of buying a $70 pack. So yeah, I would still wait for the half price promotions that they do. So near the Victory Day in Europe, and also on the anniversary in October. So yeah, if you want to wait for that, it's going to be half price for most aircraft. So yeah, there is basically, it's a one way to just save money, right? But yeah, let's talk a little bit. The idea of the video is showing some aircraft for each nation that it's the most effective aircraft for you to get a talisman on, to save the $70 and actually spend like 20 bucks in a normal price, or 10 in a half price when it is half price, right? So yeah, way cheaper, like $50. Of course, you don't have the 2,000 golden eagles that you get from a premium pack. You don't get the 15 days of premium, but it doesn't matter. You don't get the rewards for Silver Alliance for the aircraft, but still help you grind. And plus, it's an aircraft that normally is better than a premium aircraft, because it can be a top tier one or something like that. Okay, so let's start with the US. I don't want this video to take too long to do, so yeah, let's go. For the US, there is two aircraft that I think they are worth to get, and that it's the F5 and the F14. The F5, the reason behind it is that it is a little bit cheaper than the F14 on the Talisman. Not by much, but it is a little bit cheaper. But the thing is, the F5 is the easier aircraft to fly. It's probably the easiest jet to fly in game. It does turn well, does dogfight well, has some energy. The missiles are pretty alright, and it has its problems, but it is very easy to just hop on and play it. If you haven't played a top tier aircraft yet, and this is your first one, just get it, for a talisman for it. It will be fine, and being a rank 7, you will be able to research rank 8 pretty fine. And the F14 is also, of course, one of the best aircraft that we can have right now in the game. So of course it's the other one, obviously a BVR king, and it's just it has its problems with the radar and stuff. You have to learn a little bit. It has a learning curve, but still it's one of the best aircraft in the game right now. And even with the addition of the MiG-29 and F-16, still going to be a very, very good aircraft. It's probably it is going to be moved to rank 8 after a while. So yeah, it will be able to research rank 7 and rank 8 are pretty fine, you know. So yeah, the F4, I don't think it's amazing. I would not get a talisman for that. The F8 as well, it's problematic. Sometimes the F4J is pretty good, but the radar is limited. Now with the helmet mounted display sight that it will be getting in the patch, of course it helps a little bit, but still 810, I mean, yeah, of course it's a little bit OP in the 10.3, but also I would still get a fighter, not an attacker. But yeah, it can be a third option. And the A7s, I would just ignore it completely just because of the BR. Okay? So the F14 and the F5E are the best options, in my opinion, for the US. For Germany, I mean, there is two options here. I think the MiG-23 MLA It's going to get the R60Ms, nothing else to say about it. One of the best aircraft in the game, has basically the same performance of the MLD, beyond just having a little bit less of a turn capability because of the wings and dogtooth design of the wings, but still it has the same engine. The radar is a little bit more limited than the MLD, but not by much. You can barely feel it. So yeah, R24s, it will get the R60M. Amazing aircraft. I mean, it's just way too good for not getting a Talisman. I have a Talisman on it. But of course, the MiG-21Bs as well. If you have troubles dealing with radars and learning how to use BVR and stuff, maybe, I don't know, you like the MiG-21 more or something like that, the MiG-21Bs SAU or the SAU is the better option for you. It's an easier aircraft to fly, similar to the F5. Turns very well, has a lot of energy, has the R60Ms, has the R13s, has flares. It's a very, very good aircraft. I have one of my best matches on it with 9 kills with it. So yeah, it's just an amazing aircraft. Very, very easy to fly. And yeah, just a very noob-friendly aircraft. The other ones, I think the F4F, if you had the A9L, maybe should be one to consider, but still, F104G, probably not. The 10.7 BR can be very, very good or can be very, very bad, depending on the situation. BMF, all right, but I mean, it's just a 10.3. I would not get it. The power is lacking a little bit on that aircraft. Still very good. Su-22, not very worth it. Just an attacker, not that good. F4F early as well, would not get it. And the MiG-23MF, I mean, it's amazing, but I would still get for the BIS or the MLA. For the Soviet Union, I would get, obviously, for the MiG-23MLD. Any other aircraft, I mean, it's not that good. The MiG-21 BIS is going to get our 60Ms, which is going to give you the same level of performance as the SAU. So, yeah, it can be an option, okay? The MiG-23M, a lot of people have troubles with it. I still love the aircraft, but still get it for the MLD. It is a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but still it's amazing. It's the best aircraft in the game. In my opinion, it's the easier, maybe not in the game, but it is the easier aircraft to fly, in my opinion, in the game. It's just I get way more kills with it in BVR even than with the F-14, but that's a lot of personal preference as well, you know. The MiG-27K can be a very, very easy aircraft to fly with its R60Ms as well. So yeah, it would be the MLD the best option, but still there are some other options that are pretty good. For the UK, I think it's obvious, the Harrier GR7, the Phantom FG1 and the FGR2, they're just not that good right now. They're really lacking, you know. I still think that we need a better interceptor kind of aircraft here. We're probably going to get the Tornado ADV soon, in the next patch or in next year in general. But the Harrier GR7 is just way better. In 9Ls, turning performance is amazing. It's not that fast, it doesn't have a radar, it doesn't have BVR, but you fly low and get kills with the M9Ls, and the cannons are pretty, it's very, very good aircraft. So yeah, way better than the Phantoms in my opinion. Japan only has one option, to be honest, DJ Kai. I mean, it's getting M9Ls in the next patch, so yeah, it's going to be amazing. It is basically an F-16, but with different clothing. So yeah, it's going to be very, very good aircraft. Of course, it doesn't turn very well, but you don't have another option. Therefore, EJ, the normal one, is just not worth it. So get it, the Talisman for the EJ Kai, if you want to save some money, right? For China, we have two options. Oh, to be honest, three options. You can consider the J8 as well. But the two better options for a Talisman that are easier to fly, that are the best aircraft in the Chinese Tech tree, is of course the F5E and the J7E. They are the easier aircraft to fly, very nimble, very light, turn very well, have good missiles, you know, especially the J7E has the PL5, which is amazing, one of the best missiles in the game. So yeah, just amazing aircraft. It really is an amazing aircraft. The J8 can be considered as well, but the radar is just really bad. They nerfed a little bit of the speed now, so yeah, I don't think it's very much worth it. I have it on the J8, but I'm kind of, you know, I wish I didn't. I wish I had on the J7. It's just way better, but still, it's all right. The F5E is also, as I said, a very, very good option. Very light, as I said, on the US. Very easy to fly. Both of these aircraft, the J7 and the F5, You just hop in and you're good to go. It's such an easy aircraft to fly that you don't have to learn anything. Forget about radars or anything like that. You just need to know how to dogfight and fire some IR missiles, and you will get a lot of kills. So very good. In Italy, we only have one option, of course, the F-104S ASA. Very good aircraft, but it has some limitations. It is hard to fly sometimes, but still, it's the only option that we have for now. So F-104S ASA. You can always wait for the Tornadoes and the new aircraft to come as well. Remember that if you're going to pay full price, if you're not going to wait until the 50% discount, get the new aircraft, get the Tornadoes, get the MiG-29s, get the F-16s. They will be even better than these aircraft, right? For France, I think it's obvious. All the Mirages before the 2000, they are not worth it. The F-8E as well is not worth it. So yeah, get it for the 2000. Amazing BVR, amazing radar, amazing IR missile, amazing performance. So very, very good aircraft. I would say that it's not, I still prefer to use an MLD over this, but still, it's an amazing aircraft. And yeah, it can be very, very deadly in the right hands. For Sweden, we have, I think, 3 options over here, right? The J35D, I don't think it's worth it. The BR is too high, doesn't have flares, and it lacks a little bit on the missile department as well. But still, the JA37C, amazing aircraft. I mean, the performance of it, the radar, everything is very, very good. It has a problem with weaponry as well. We are going to get the JA37D, so if you're going to get in the C, just wait and get on the D variant because it's just better, right? As I said, if you are going to pay full price for the Talisman, which is 3,000 Golden Eagles or something like that, wait for the new aircraft and get it for the new aircraft. But if you are going to wait for half price, get one of these when it's done, right? So the J37C, very good, but it has lacking weaponry. So AIM-9J is not that good. Skyflash is not that good. And the cannon doesn't have tracers, hard to aim as well. AJ-37, amazing aircraft for 10.3. 2 AIM-9Js. Amazing radar, you can detect everything. The performance is very good. Has the ability to carry flares and 1 cannon, so it can be very, very good. But yeah, we have also the MiG-21Bs. The Finnish one, very, very good. It's going to receive the R60M in the next patch. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very good option as well. Very easy to fly, as I said, on the other MiG-21s. Just very, very easy. So I would get one of these depending on the way that you like to fly. If you like more BVR and stuff, get the J37C. If you like to attack ground and maybe use it for ground battles, get the AJ37 due to the Mavericks. And if you just like easy aircraft, light fighter aircraft, get the MiG-21s. Depends on the personal preference. And on the Israeli tech tree, it's kind of an investment, okay? Here we have 2 options, in my opinion, the Mirage 3CJ and the Kafir C7. Mirage CJ, it's a very, very good aircraft for the BR. It's problematic on the performance and everything, but for the BR is amazing. 10.0, you can get a lot of kills with the BVR, with the R530. And the Shafir 2 is a very, very good missile as well. So yeah, pretty good aircraft. I have a 3.0 KD with this, a very, very easy aircraft to fly. The Kafir is kind of an investment, as I said. Now, right now, it's kind of lacking because it doesn't have properly good missiles. It doesn't have BVR, it doesn't have anything like that. So the only thing that it should have is good missiles. But eventually, you would get it, so it will be better. To be honest, if you're considering buying it right now, as I said, get on the F-16A. Don't get it on the Kafir. The F-16A will be a little bit more expensive on the Talisman, but it will be way better than the Kafir, so there's no reason why to buy it. As I said, repeating myself, all the aircraft that I said here, buy them if you're considering not to buy one, buy the Talisman for them, if you're not considering buying it for the new aircraft, right? If you're buying it before, because if you're going to wait and buy for the aircraft itself that it's coming, so the MiG-29, the F-16, the Tornado, yeah, man, it's way better. It's going to spend a little bit of money on the Talisman, and it's going to be way, way better. So, yeah, this is my take on this. Basically, this is it, guys. I don't want to make a very long video. It's already 15 minutes. So, yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments what you think about my opinions on this aircraft to get with the Talisman. And yeah, guys, I see you guys on the next one. And bye, guys. See you.